this was interesting. So the Boston Celtics lost in 6 games to the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. And we have been telling you guys on my platform all postseason, Kemba Walker didn't look like himself. And if this is really who Kemba Walker is, Michael Jordan made a good decision not paying him long-term money. I'm sorry. And I'm somebody who believed in Kemba. I thought Michael Jordan was crazy for letting him leave Charlotte, just letting him walk away. I mean, I guess essentially you got Terry Rozier. But, I mean, Terry Rozier, at best, is a C-plus level player. At best. Kemba Walker's an all-star in this league. He was the point guard of the Eastern Conference all-star team, right? He was voted in. I like Kemba a lot, but I did not realize how small Kemba was compared to some of these other guards out east. I mean, even Kyle Lowry, a guy who's comparable in height to Kemba, he went to work every time Kemba Walker was on him in the postseason. I know the Celtics were able to outlast the Toronto Raptors, but be clear, Kemba, every time Kyle Lowry had Kemba Walker on him, he went to work. Now, I just thought Kemba Walker was having trust issues with Boston. And remember, I made the video. I said it's actually going to come out in the next couple of days. I said the Celtics don't trust Kemba. I said that, right? I said the Celtics do not trust Kemba Walker. And maybe there was more to it. I said Tatum and Brown and Smart, it feels like they don't trust Kemba. But what if the Celtics didn't trust Kemba Walker? Some of these teammates didn't trust Kemba, not because they didn't believe in his talent, but because he was injured. If I'm reading Danny Ainge, the VP of the Boston Celtics, the guy who's made all these moves to put this team together, according to him, it looks like Kemba Walker was battling with a lot of injuries. Here's what Danny Ainge said in his post-game interview earlier, or the postseason interview, right? He said this. He said, "I wasn't there in the bubble. I was watching from here, and I could see, even when he was here before the bubble started, which is why he was shut down a little bit and doing strength training and trying to prepare himself for the playoff run and the intensity of the playoff run. He definitely was not himself." In fairness to Kemba, he doesn't want to say that. He doesn't say that to our coaches. He doesn't say that to you, the media. He doesn't say that to me. I haven't heard one excuse from him. But watching the games, even the games we won, even the games where he played well, I could tell he wasn't the same physically as he was in October, November, and December. So we're going to try to get Kemba back. Now, it is worth noting that Kemba dealt with left knee issues. That was like January-ish. Obviously, it was a long season. I mean, if the knee injuries did not require surgery, I would have thought that them bad boys would have healed. I mean, from March on, essentially, about July-ish, the Celtics were off. I don't know what Kemba was doing in the part-time to stay, focused and ready, but I would have thought Kemba's body would have had time to recover, or maybe that was the complete opposite, because it's not like an offseason. You didn't know when the NBA was going to start back. Maybe Kemba never stopped working on his game and his body. Maybe that hurt his knee more, his left knee more. I don't know. But I'm a little confused when Danny Ainge says he didn't tell his coaches. It's one thing to not tell the media. That's fine. But if you're injured, why does your coaches not know? I think that's worth telling your coaches, right? Like, you maybe need to sit down. Marcus Smart's not Kemba. He's not Kemba Walker as a point guard. He's not an all-star in this league. But maybe if Kemba's not ready to go, you sit him down in the first round. Right? I don't know. I'm just coming up with some stuff on the fly. Maybe you sit out Kemba around, let his body heal up, and bring him back in the second round. I cannot believe Kemba Walker went out there and didn't reveal his injury to his teammates or to his coaching staff. That's what Danny Ainge is kind of alluding to, right? And then now here comes the bigger issue. You get eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, you might have a short off season. It's October already. November, December. The NBA might be right back around in January. They're trying to recoup some of this money that they've lost with the last season, how it played out with COVID and losing in the arenas and everything. If you start back up in January, now you don't have time for surgery. And if you do have to do that for better interest of Kemba Walker, you might miss more than half the year, if not the entire next season, depending on what's really ailing his left knee. So I thought that was interesting as heck. that Danny Ainge went out and he rolled for his guy, and I respect that. He was trying to take up for his guy. He's like, his guy's not gonna make excuses. But maybe in the better interest of the Celtics, you sit it out the entire remainder of the season. If you're hurt, Kemba was hurting his team in the playoffs. You could tell it. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, the body language told me everything I know. Marcus Smart, that wasn't the Kemba that we know. That wasn't him. I just thought it was trust issues with Boston. According to Danny Ainge, it was a lot more.